Bola! Welcome back to another episode of Put a Lido on It, sponsored by Pepsodent toothpaste, distributed by Motibhai.
And who are you?
Oh,
Who are you? She's an imposter, apparently.
I'm Penny.
And I'm Ty.
And today, what are we talking about?
We're talking about being superstitious.
We're just going to talk about superstitions.
Okay.
Personally, I am a very superstitious person.
I know.
Ooh.
By the way, I'm so excited we have mics now.
Yeah.
It makes me feel so official.
Okay. So superstitions, Fiji is known to be a very superstitious place. And I wanted to talk about this because recently we had a funeral going on.
Yes.
We had a funeral for the late, great Mike Randua of VTFM, our sister station. And, a lot of people went to his village in Waikete Levu. Shout out to my Naitas. When they came back and we were just like, talnoing, because some of us couldn't go because we had work that day. Yeah? So we were just catching up, asking about how the funeral went. And some people were like, it was a segue into a conversation about the importance of knowing what the protocol is when you go and grog in an unfamiliar place.
Yeah.
Yes. Me, I could never go to an unfamiliar place. Baby girl, we do not do that here. But this girlie over here,
Whoa.
she's been to places where she's never been before.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And she's had to be prepped by our cousins, to tell her like what she should do, what she shouldn't do. Meanwhile, our uncle told her not to go.
Okay.
This
is not about me. I thought we were talking about actual superstitions and not my escapades.
No. But we're just going to talk about like the things that they told you to do in order to make sure that you were safe.
I think this is over.
It's a very important thing. Like I was, it was a learning curve for me because I didn't, I'm not familiar with those kinds of things. And you, because you just go where the grog is.
Whoa! Okay, that's not even it.
You wouldn't care
That is
about
not even it.
anything.
I plead the fifth.
Any entity, you're just like, I'm going to grog tonight. I don't care if you haunt me. She's that type of person.
No!
So my cousins had to prep her when they went to the village. And when they
Have you been?
Have you been?
I've seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah, in pictures.
Not good enough.
Period.
Any hoozle.
So yeah, she's a psychopath. And she decided that she was going to take on the ghostly entity.
I never said that.
And they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared of you and the leaves that you brought, But I'm going to need you to explain some of the things that you were prepped about when it came to disobeying the laws of the Vanua.
Okay, disclaimer, there was no disobedience to the Vanua whatsoever at any point in time. But, so the village that we had gone to with my cousins, that was the village my cousin was marrying into. And let's just say they were quite well known for doing the voodoo. Yeah. And at first, I thought my cousins were just trying to mess with me because it is very easy to try and scare me.
Gullible.
I will say that. Not gullible, just,
ghoulishly
very
gullible.
Afraid and just very respectful of the
Naked and
entities.
afraid.
Shh your mouth. Right now. But anywho, so my cousin was just prepping me. She was just telling me, okay, see, this is a place here there's like a couple of people that will come to the function, that will come to the grog session that have ill intent. And they have been known to be conversing with people from other dimensions, I would say. So just to be safe, try and just, like, there was this piece of wood that she would tell me to carry with me wherever.
Yes.
Just so that it would ward them off. I forgot what the name of the wood was. It was probably like in 2022. But you're ruining my flow.
I'm here for sound effects. Okay. Carry on.
this piece of wood here for me to take wherever I would go, especially if I was just sitting in said grog session. Even if I wasn't going to grog, just keep it with you there, because you never know what type of ill intent that they would have. Even if they pass you the grog, you could possibly have like bad years will come to you, or you'll have warts, just the most outlandish things that could possibly happen. And I am a firm believer in these things, because if you believe in bad spirits,
if you believe in good
spirits, you should definitely believe in bad spirits too.
She can't even say the saying right.
Shut your mouth.
But yeah, no matter where you are in life, you probably don't even believe in these superstitions, but we do. Okay? The Vanua has ears. The Vanua can sense. Okay, but it's just, I'm a big superstitious person. Like, one thing is when you're pregnant and you wear necklaces.
Oh, yeah.
They say that when you give birth, the baby's neck will be, coiled in the umbilical cord. And I actually experienced that firsthand. No, but then I wasn't really thinking about it when I was wearing those.
Period.
Facts. It's too much work. And like, I was just wearing it because it went nice with my outfit, or I thought it looked pretty. And then when I did give birth, and when the midwife was telling me, okay, you need to stop pushing because the baby's neck is in the umbilical cord, like, she can choke. And then I was like, oh, like, that's so Raven. Except I was looking into the past instead of into the future. It was crazy, yeah? But it was just like one of those things that happens. And then there's another one where if you eat directly from the pot, there will be bad weather on your wedding day.
And lo and behold, her wedding was during COVID and it was raining.
The during COVID part I didn't mind, because that just meant less people coming.
Was there less people?
There was less than there would have been if it wasn't COVID.
That's right.
Yeah. So we were happy with the fact that social gathering restrictions were going on. We kind of planned it that way. Hey! And we did actually. We didn't want it to be a big thing. Plus, a lot of people, I think superstitions came through again with that, because a lot of people finding out about certain stuff. And we were like, we don't want to be, we never know who has malicious intent, because there are people out there who, when they actually verbally express what they want to happen to you, it happens. So we were kind of just like trying to be very secretive about it and everything. But the whole eating from the pot, yes, I do eat from the pot sometimes. And yes, it was raining on my wedding day. Just solidified the fact that all the superstitions I believe in are real. Okay? Even the pregnant, I don't know why I know a lot of pregnant ones. I think because people were just telling me about all of these things.
Just like to ward off all of those bad habits that you usually have.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even call them bad habits. They were just like things that you shouldn't do. Like wearing necklaces while you're pregnant is such a vague, niche
yes, it is.
thing, Like, it's so random.
And yet the consequences are so dire.
I know. Like, what would be another superstition that you grew up with?
Do not howl. Howl, got a wolf. Speaking
do
of
not
wolf,
be a wolf.
Anywho, my brain just decided to go to a fun fact, but I digress. Don't whistle at night.
Don't whistle at night.
If you see an owl at night, ooh, buddy, you is in for bad luck.
Yeah, but the thing is, there are like two superstitions regarding owls. One is they're harbingers of death,
yes,
and another is that there's somebody in the family that's pregnant. So it's either life or death. Ooh. And I don't know why it's like that. I
guess
never know.
Depending on the province, it's
okay.
It differs.
Okay.
Because so for now, our grandmother, for them to see an owl at night means that there is an important guest coming to visit you soon.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Just imagine you being an owl, just chilling, and people are looking at you like, death, thank you.
And they're just like,
like, no, Even the burongo, like the stink bug.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you see a stink bug, people will say, oh my gosh, somebody's gonna die in the family because of how it stinks. Yeah. Apparently, people compare it to the smell of a dead body, which, thank you, Jesus, I have never experienced in my life.
Another superstition I've come across is one that I've actually witnessed firsthand, is when like a pack of dogs. I don't know what to call like these like random dogs. If it's
Mongrels.
Yeah. Do I call them a pack as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a pack of dogs when they are howling or barking aggressively at a house or at a person, it means that there is death in there will be death coming on the family.
So it's couldn't just be mating season, or it could be death, it's like
two extremes.
the
different aspects of life, the beginning and end.
And your job is to try and differentiate between the two, which is not an easy job. But yeah, just let us know in the comment section what superstitions you grew up with, and what superstitions you actually believe in.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you want us to talk about something in our next episode, which is 2 weeks from now, let us know what it is in the comment section. Oh, and because there won't be an episode next week,
right?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter
from us to you. We love you.
We're out.